she's such a strong woman. Look at all the criticism she went through, and yet she still stood up for her daughter, and she still stood up for her family and her country. And I just think she's wonderful, and may God bless her.
I think she speaks her mind, and I think sometimes she speaks a little bit unguarded. So she is a little, she's not conformed to speaking planned speak. It's planned, it's not planned.
Strength. You don't have to be a conformist. It's okay to speak your mind, and you can be successful if you follow your own convictions at heart and don't stray. Don't let everyone else try to control and tell you what to do.
She presents a feminine profile, and yet a very strong and courageous and capable and well-educated woman. I know there's huge controversy and debate and criticism about her as a politician.
Well, for women, she represents principles, life principles, and for the country, she represents principles also.
I think that she goes ahead and talks. I think she's a strong woman.
She's brave. She's courageous. And I think that's huge in anybody. I think for women, I think that's really, really special.
Someone who hasn't backed down when people have criticized her for being a woman. Like if a guy made the same comments that she did, they would never ever kind of put it out or criticize him or make fun of him as much as they did for her.
I think she's representing the women the way they should be. I mean, it's, independent, strong, capable of doing whatever she wants to do. Standing up for moral issues and rights.
And she's fairly attractive, and that doesn't seem to interfere with her being intelligent.
Lends support to women being feminine and fulfilling their role in terms of family.
And she, as you know, she took more shots than probably any candidate, I think unfairly.
She's kind of held her ground and said, I'm a woman and you don't have to like me, and just really standing up for herself. And I think that's something that, is really, really, really noble.
That's the reason we came here, is to have this freedom, to be able to express ourselves, be able to say what we think and not be criticized for it like she has been.
Even just to be a woman with a family and a marriage in and of itself is a big accomplishment.
It's not a male-female thing, necessarily, but it's just quality of life, that you can have opinions and lead a life.
I don't really know. Kinda, not really.
Depends on how you define feminist.
A feminist? Maybe borderline a little bit, but I don't really see her. No, not really.
I do not.
No, I don't think so. I'm not so sure I wouldn't put a label on her as a feminist. She presents herself feminine.
Not in the classic kind that, I came of age in the feminist revolution, and there was an awful lot of kind of anti-male and anti-traditional female roles like kids. I mean, there was a touch of that there back in the old days, and so in that sense, she's surely not.
I see her because she's more godly loving and she's more into her family. She's not out there like some of the past feminists, and I do not want to call names, that are bashing men and everybody around them. And feminists have a tendency to bash men where they're cruel, and she's not that.
To the contrary, I think of someone who's feminist. The way I might be wrong, but the impression is that feminists are women who don't like to value their feminine qualities. I don't want to be an ass. And they try to put it down and be like a man, and I don't think that that's appropriate for women.
I don't even know what that means, so no, not necessarily. I don't think, but once again, I don't think it's a male-female thing. I think we're into quality of life.
She believes in equal rights, so if believing that women are equal to men, then is that a feminist?